world, I'm saying good afternoon, good morning, good evening, hello, how are you? Whatever part of the world you are connecting with me right now, I want to welcome you to this network, or you can call it a broadcast. I'm on YouTube right now. I have a channel called Okonjo Christopher Television, and I'm highly pleased to welcome you at this time and at this hour, this moment, wherever part you are finding yourself right now, you are joining me from. I want you to, have a good time with me, have a koinonia, have a fellowship. It's a moment of, having rubbing minds together. I want to have a chat with you at this hour and at this time. So if you are ready, please let your mind be hooked up, let your mind be open so that we can have a discourse. You know, the whole essence of this live streaming right now is to bring to your mind that, I'm not complete without you. You see, no human being is created alone. Even when Adam was created, he was lonely, but it was not. God saw that he was lonely, but he was not alone because God has created other things in the earth, created the animals that He named, but he was lonely, but he was not alone. You know, so God decided to create a helpmeet. All I'm trying to say now, you see, no man is an island. No man, can come to the earth and excel on his own. You were created for me, and I was created for you. So whatever success I'm going to have depends on you. There was one time I was treating, what's your definition of a friend? A friend is a friend in need. A friend in need is a friend indeed. You see, when you have a friend that is interested in who you are, what you are doing, then you have a friend that is in need, indeed. Thank you for joining me, wherever part of the world. French Empire, how are you? Long time no see. How are you? How are you doing? Please, can you chat me some more? How you doing? Long time no see. Have you been around? I've been looking for you. You have not been following me all this while. So how are you doing? I've not been seeing you, or maybe have you been checking me on live streaming? I was having some challenges in my live streaming, and some difficulty. I have network issue. My phone was not picking network, all that, so I have to, do one or two things. But I'm happy to see you today. So how are you doing? Good, 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 good. So how is America? How's America doing? How's everybody? How's your family? How are your friends? How are you enjoying your day? I'm happy to connect with you at this hour and at this time. You're showing up gives me so much confidence because I've not seen you for a long, long time. And I'm telling you, out of sight is not out of mind. I hope all is going well with you. Okay, yes, I'm fine. I'm doing well. I'm doing okay. Well, I came live streaming this afternoon, or I don't know what is it in your place right now. Evening, 8 hours. In the night right now. Night. This is after 4. It's after 4 here. I don't know what's the time over there. French Empire. What's the time? 8 hours from America right now. Oh, my uncle. Oh, your uncle died. Oh, sorry, French Empire. You lost your uncle. When was that? When did you lose your uncle? Oh, you are bereaved. Your uncle died. Oh, sorry, sorry, sorry. Has he been buried? Sorry for that. So you lost somebody so dear to you. Oh, I know you are bereaved right now. My heart is heavy with you. But my consolation is that when you, died, he died. 8:22 a.m. This morning, you mean this morning your uncle died? Oh, sorry about that. But in Christ, we don't mourn anyway. Once you are in Christ, we don't mourn because, for us to die is great gain. When you die in Christ, it's not a loss. For us to die when you die in Christ, your death is not a loss. It's a gain because you died in Him. I think April, the funeral was in May. Okay, the funeral was in May this month. Okay, I said, how was the funeral? Well, I know how you feel right now, losing an uncle. It's not easy, but it's not easy. Okay, he died of cancer. Oh, cancer. What type of cancer? Cancer, what cancer is doing, I'm telling you, in our world these days has been so much. Cancer is killing people all over the world. I'm telling you, cancer. I lost somebody of I lost one of my pastors last year of cancer. I'm telling you, is a pathetic one. You like my okay? You like my live stream? Thank you. Cancer is a deadly disease. Cancer is I mean is eating people up everywhere. Oh, sorry about that, French Empire. I'm not happy to hear this. It's not a good news to hear, but the consolation that we have, in fact, that if you died in Christ, there's no losses. I mean, heaven has gained and earth has lost. So you see, when we die in Christ, there's no losses in us. Okay, pretty bad. I know, pretty bad. You are feeling so bad. I mean, losing His presence is I mean, it's heavy for you. I understand. I know how you feel. So, but how was the funeral? How was the funeral? I hope everything was done well. The funeral, your uncle. How many children does he have? How many kids? How many kids is he having? I know he must left some people behind. He has left you behind. His wife, he left his wife behind, right? And how old is he? I know. I just want to know. I want to console you more. No matter, he has left some people behind. He has left you behind. But I'm telling you now, he has not left you because I know Jesus is with you. I want you to understand that we will lose someone that is so dear to us. Our heart, okay, your heart. I don't know. I think the cancer got to his what? To his lungs and killed him. Oh, cancer of the lungs. Oh my God, it's so deadly. No disease that's not deadly. But when you say cancer of the lungs is where a man breathes. I mean, that is what gives, I mean, air to every part of your body. You breathe with your lungs. So you see, cancer killed, one was killed by cancer of the lungs. It's a big one. It's a deadly disease. Cancer is doing so much in our world these days. I'm telling you, cancer is doing so much in our world these days. I sympathize with you, and I pray that God gives you the heart to, I mean, to go through this pain. It's a pain to, when you see people die of one disease, one ailment or the other. No death that is, I mean, that is palatable, but when you see someone die of a deadly disease like cancer, it's no good. Yes, a lot. Yes, it's not good. It's not good. But I want you to take heart. Take consolation in the fact that he's resting with Jesus. I don't. I don't know. I don't. French Empire. Are you? Is your family a Christian? I just want to know. Are you Christians? I don't know. I just want to find out. Are you a Christian? I want to know. Let's just talk. So no matter what it is. So he died. He has been buried in April. I know how you feel at this time. I don't know. Is he married? He must. I might ask whether he's married. How many children does he have? I don't know. How is his wife doing? Okay, is my grandpa's brother. Okay, your grandpa's brother. Okay, I understand. It's your grandpa's brother. Okay, I see your grandpa's brother. Okay, he has about 5 or 6 kids. Oh, that's a lot of kids, man. That's a lot of kids. Have a dozen kids. I know it's not easy. I understand what you mean. And how was the burial? Was it done in U.S.? Did he die in the U.S. and the burial was done in the U.S.? And how did he go? And were you there? Okay. How was the burial? How did it go? I hope everything went well. That's my heart. My heart is with you. I've been searching out to know how to see you, know how to connect with you, and I've been looking out. Like I said, I've not been doing a lot of animal streaming, So I've not been doing a lot of animal streaming because I had some challenges, with the network. But I believe that will be settled, in a moment. It will settle very soon. But well, how was the burial? How did it go? Tell me about the burial. How did it go? Tell me how the burial went. How did it go? I hope all was done well. Was done. I mean, accordingly, was done. I mean, family members were there to, I mean, to give him their last respect, and you were there too. And I believe everything went well, and everybody was there to pay their last respect. I know how you feel, but I want you to, I mean, carry yourself. Try to be, I mean, strong. Just try to be strong. He died on April 5th. The funeral was on May 16th. Okay, May 16th. Okay, in California. Okay, he's a Catholic. Okay, a Catholic. Oh, I see. Okay, he died in the U.S. Okay, he died in the U.S. Okay. How was the funeral? I hope everything went well. I believe our heart is with you. I've not seen you for some time. I believe it all went well, and everybody is now going back to their normal life. Well, he has been buried. The most important thing is that he has been buried. So we give God all the praise, and life must go on. So how are you doing? What's happening with you right now, French Empire? What's going on with you? Can we chat a little bit? Tell me what has been going on with you since all this while we've not seen. How are you doing? How is life with you? How is how are you going on with life? How is life treating you after the death of your uncle? How are you feeling? Can you talk to me, French Empire? I just want to chat with you this moment. You popped up, so let's talk a little bit about you. Um, it's after the burial. Well, yes. People put what? Doves in the air. All right. You mean during the burial? You mean during the burial, they were throwing of doves? You know, I hope your uncle is not a priest. Is he a priest? He's a Catholic, but he's not a Catholic priest. Well, for the throwing of doves, I don't understand. Can you give me more clarity about that? People put doves. Okay. Yes, your uncle is a priest, right? So that's a good one. It's a good one. You have a priest in your family. It's good. It's good. It's good. So where does he? Where does he? What part of the world is he? What part is he in the U.S.? Is he a Catholic priest in the U.S.? No. Where is he? Where exactly is he? Let's talk. Where is he exactly? Is he? A Catholic priest, and I know for people to honor him, it's a great one. It's a great one. I know it's a great one. It's a great one. Oh, greetings, sir. Okay, Anthony Olu. Anthony, it's good to see you. Anthony, thank you for coming on the live stream. I'm just checking. The network. I saw the network was going on today. I decided to come live. Thank you for that. Observation you gave on the group. I was really blessed. I digested it, and I thank you for the suggestion. I just said, let me just try on and see how the network comes. Okay, gives guys kindly like. Okay, the live show. Oh, thank you very much, Tony. It's a pleasure. Today I can see people on air. For quite some time I've not seen people. You are welcome, sir. Thank you very much. So I'm excited to have you guys on air today. Well, let me just go right to what I have in mind. I want to discuss about. Well, our title is Children's Day. I see Children's Day is a vision. It's a vision. Today is Children's Day. Yes, when you say Children's Day is particularly dedicated to children, of the world. I could say all over the world. I title my message is Children's Day, a personal vision. So there's a reason why I said that. If you look at my description, I said Children's Day is Children's Day is different from International Day of the Child. Children's Day is celebrated in each country according to the date that they want to celebrate it. I Google and I try to find out because I was confused in the two of them. I learned there's a day called the Children's Day, which is today in Nigeria, but it's not Children's Day in other parts of the world. There's another day called International Day for the Child, which is actually they are interested in the rights and the protection of every child all over the world. That is International Day for the Child. Is celebrated June 1st. So I began to look at these two celebrations. I try not to confuse it, but I try to separate and put a balance. So what am I trying to say? Children's Day is a day set aside by each country. They have a particular day they celebrate it. So in my country, Nigeria, today is Children's Day. May 27 is celebrated in Nigeria. I don't know what other part of the world again as Children's Day. But June 1st is declared as International Day of the Child. How are you doing? Oh, I'm doing well. I'm doing fine, French Empire. I'm doing well. Doing really fine. I'm happy to have you today on the network. So I'm trying to look at it. Well, the whole essence of celebrating the Children's Day, my focus is that what values are we putting in our children? What values? So my focus and my interest is to see the values that we're imparting in our children, which is the next generation. But first of all, let's look at what's the definition of a child. The definition of a child is still growing. Definition of a child is still growing from country to country, from geographical location to geographical location. Like in Nigeria, A human being or a human being that is from 0 to 18 is categorized as a child. So that's the age range of who a child is. you know but in America, a child is not seen like by your age. You're not seen as that age. You don't look at that age category. So, but you see, and it differs from different geographical location. Seeing the definition of who a child is a young person that is growing up, from this age of 0 to 18. So when I looked at it, and there's a day set aside by the United Nations. There was a meeting held in Geneva, and they decided to have a day set aside to respect, the rights, the privileges. Thank you very much, French Empire. The privileges and the life of every child. So every child needs to be respected. Every child needs to be recognized. It's the right of the child to have a name. It's the right of the child to have a home. You see, a home is where a child is being groomed. Every child, is entitled to have a name. I took time one time and I was defining, why a name is so important. Let me look at that very well. I took time to look at what a name is. Why do we give people names? I did a live stream and I asked, what is the definition of your name? What's the meaning of your name? French Empire, if I ask you right now, what's the meaning of French Empire? If I ask you, you will tell me what French Empire means. Like your name is what gives you posture on the earth. Your name, drives your destiny. You see, when God created the heavens, that is where God dwells in the heavens. He called it heavens. And God created the earth, and the earth He has given to the sons of men. In Genesis chapter 1, God looked from heaven, and He looked at the earth. He saw so much darkness. And God never liked what He saw. What He saw was darkness. He called it darkness, because in darkness you cannot see. So you see, darkness and light are two parallel lines. They don't meet. There's never a place that you can see darkness and light meeting. They are two parallel lines. God is light, and He saw darkness, and He never liked what He saw. And God spoke into existence. Okay, French Empire, not my word, not my actual name. Okay. Your name is Herari, yeah. Herari, but my name is one who will judge or God blessing. I like that. Oh, that's Herari, right? Your name is one who will judge or God blessing. I like that. My name is blessing too. Let me tell you my name. I was talking about God. Let me finish. I'll tell you more. French, I'm happy you know the meaning of your name. Your name is George and God's blessings. So your name is George. You will judge the earth. And whatever your name means is what drives your destiny. So let me give you an example. I was talking about God saw darkness. He never liked what He saw, and He spoke what He wanted to see. And He spoke light, and there was light, and there was no darkness. So you understand what I mean? So you also, your name will speak whatever you want. You understand what I mean? Like my name right now is Christopher. The meaning of my name, Christopher, means the bearer of Christ. I bear Christ in me. Your last name is what? Herari. Herari. What is the meaning of Herari? Herara. Okay, Herari. Can you tell me what the meaning of Herari? Herari is. So like I was saying, my first name is Christopher. It means the bearer of Christ. I bear Christ in me. I bear the mark of Christ with me. I suffer with Christ. I'm baptized in the fellowship of His suffering, and I will reign with Him. So my second name is Joseph. Joseph means God has added. God has added. If you look at the story in the Bible, uh, Joshua, no, not Joshua, sorry. Jacob had two wives. I don't want to go too deep into the story. He was forced to marry two wives. But the love of his heart was Rachel. And when he married both of them, Leah, the first wife, was giving birth, but Rachel, they said God has closed her womb. But later, when God opened her womb, she gave birth to her first son, which his name was called Joseph. And that was when the patriarch now understood that he now has children. He named that first child of his love of his life, Rachel's first child, he called him Joseph. Joseph means that God has added. And if you look at the story very well, what did it say, French Empire? It means, it means what? Iron Wonder. Oh my God. So Herora means Iron Wonder. You are changing my topic right now. Oh, thank God the name of your name means so much. But can you explain to me what's that Iron Wonder all about? Your name means Iron Wonder. I'm still talking about Joseph right now. So um, Jacob gave Joseph, God has added. And if you listen, if you follow the story very well, Joseph was prominent in the family. He was instrumental to the Israelites coming to Egypt because he became prominent, became the second man in command, and the Israelites came through. So he was a great man. He was a great man. So, like his name connotes, God has added. He added so much into the life of the Israelite. He expanded the Israelite family. If you look at it very well. So your name carries your vision. Your name, the name they call you, carries your destiny. Oh, thank you very much, French Empire. My family is from what? Mexico. So it's the Spanish name. Okay, Mexico. Mexico City is a beautiful city. Mexico in the United States of America. Yes, it's a beautiful city. Very beautiful. I like that. So my surname is Okonji. That's my local name, and it means dark man. If you see very well, I'm a dark man. So I portray what I am. I portray Africa. I love Africa. I love my country, Nigeria. You understand? That's why I love my country, Nigeria. I don't joke with Nigeria because I believe Nigeria is going somewhere to happen. I believe in my nation. You understand what I mean? My nation might not be, getting it right now, but I believe there's a new Nigeria that is coming, which maker, founder, and builder is God Himself. Oh, French Empire, your family is from Mexico. I love that. I love that. I love that. I'm happy to connect with you. I am from Nigeria. You know that I'm from Nigeria. So that's why you see me most of the time. I talk most of the time about Nigeria because there's so much that God is doing already, and there's so much God is about to do. Nigeria is a focal point in what God is doing. So I was telling you about the story of a name. So, but that's not my topic for today anyway. That's not my topic. Nigeria is what is booming in population. Yes, Nigeria is booming in population. You're right. GDP, gross GDP, and pretty much everything. Yes, you are right. We are growing in population in Nigeria. So much population, but the food here is not evenly distributed. But because there's so much poverty, our government is not doing us well here. You see, in Nigeria, our government is not doing us well here. So we are just managing. To carry on in life. So, but that doesn't tell you that Nigeria is, is one of the. You could be hearing that Nigeria is one of the poorest nation on earth, but we know we are not the poorest. We're one of the richest. Nigeria is blessed in both human and natural resources, but our problem is mismanagement. We have a government that cannot manage our resources, but we are rich. But I know Nigeria, we will come out of it someday. Very soon, I know it, we will come out of it. So I was saying something about, what was I talking about? I was talking about, I'm talking about what I'm talking about today is Children's Day. I wanted to look at that categorically before we go chatting. Um, I'm happy about your name, Harari. I like you gave me the meaning of that name, Harari. It means iron wonder. That's a good meaning. I like that. It's good. So all I try to make people understand it, go try and check my video on that. What's the meaning of your name? So if you don't know the meaning of your name, you might just be carrying a name. You might be carrying a lethal weapon. Something is driving you, which is not God. God should drive us in every move that we make on earth. Our name drives us. The name that you bear, the name they call you, they keep calling you one name. I'm telling you, that's the name that drives you. So we should, take note of that. I try to go check my live stream I did some time ago. I was talking about what's the meaning of your name. You will get it better. But what I'm trying to say here, I want to look at Children's Day. Today happened in my country right now, Nigeria. May 27 every year is looked as a day for children. Permit me to use this word. Is a day that we felt that the right of the child, I mean, and the privileges, and the right of the child must be safeguarded. Be protected. But it's not the reverse is the case. The reverse is the case. I don't think the right of children over here is being looked upon. You know what I'm trying to say, because there's hunger in the land. So we are trying to see how we can put a balance. And if you look at my description very well, I say, what values are we putting in our children? What values are we putting in our children? If today is International Day of the Child in my country, I don't know in Mexico, Harare, what's Children's Day? And what's the day for Children's Day in your country? What's the day for Children's Day? I can't remember in America. You know, Children's Day is a day set aside by every country that they want to celebrate children. The International Day for the Child is a day that globally the whole world looks at it. By the United Nations, there is a day they recognize the right of the child and the privileges of the child all over the world. So International Day for Children is June 1st. But I mean, every country celebrates Children's Day differently. So our own day of celebrating the Children's Day is May 27. I don't know the day you celebrate Children's Day in your country, Harare. I don't know. I can't remember. So that is what I am looking at. But my major focus right now here is for me to, what values are we putting in our children? What values? Okay, March 31st. Okay, in Mexico, Children's Day in Mexico is March 31st. Okay, I don't know, but I'll keep that in my head. That's good. Ours here in Nigeria is May 27. Today happens to be Children's Day, and the children don't go to school. It's a holiday for them. But let me just talk a little bit about Children's Day. When I was in school, those days in secondary school and primary school, we hold this day with high esteem. Okay, I think. Okay, you think. You're not sure. But let's leave it at that. Let me just take you to my school days. When I was in primary school, when I was in secondary school, we esteemed this Children's Day with so much, I mean, joy in our heart. We look forward to it because that's the time that we have holidays. Okay, we have holidays, and you have time to go to other schools. You rub mind with people of different backgrounds. It's a day you have time to, I mean, to make new friends. These are one of the things I actually hold in high esteem. I don't joke with it. You make new friends. You make new friends on Children's Day. You make new friends, and friends are hard to find. But I think that day is a very important day that you make new friends. And one of the things I see that is so significant on Children's Day is that the nation, Nigeria, will have a national march. When I mean march, every state will rehearse in their schools, and they go and meet in the stadium, and the administrator of that state, the governor of that state, will come and take a salute. So the reason why I brought this topic is that I don't think I see such things again. These are the things we enjoy as little boys while growing up. You see different schools coming to march, take a march. When they take a march, when they are marching, they go and take a salute with the governor of the state. The president will be out to welcome the children all over. I mean, it's exciting to see. That's the most exciting thing to see. What am I trying to bring out here? You see, he afford that child an opportunity to see his administrator. He afford that child an opportunity to see his president. I mean, one-on-one. But we live in a country right now, as I'm talking to you right now, Nigeria is not like that. We don't have such anymore. So you see, we are losing values. We are losing values. Why? Because of the kind of government that we have in place. The government does not, have the interest of the people at heart. And the people also don't appreciate the people ruling them. So that colonia, of who rules you and the people that you are ruling, that you meet on the parade ground, there's a joy that it puts in you as a child. You seeing your president eyeball to eyeball when you are marching. And the fun again? Each school, okay, what do you say in French? Thank you very much. And when each school come to take a bow before the head of state or the president or the administrator, after the whole match, they give a prize. They award the school, that did the greatest match, that excite the whole field. So this is something that people, even before the May 27, schools have been rehearsing. They'll be rehearsing. They want to outdo the other schools. Everybody is putting up their style to make sure they come. And not only in the march pass. Even in that day, May 27, there's quiz competition in various schools. So you go, you mingle, you mix up with people. So it's a whole community thing. The reason why I brought this topic is that we don't have that community spirit right now in Nigeria. So I began to ask, because why? Because of insecurity. People are afraid to come out. People are afraid to mingle with the society right now because our community is toxic. Everybody is afraid. That's what we find. So I began to ask myself this question: what values are we placing in our children? What values are we showing our children? What are they seeing in their time and their generation? That is not what we saw in our time. I remember the days of moonlight storytelling. I grew up from that setting, as a young boy. When we were living in the village, our parents would come under the moonlight. I don't know, French Empire, okay. What other languages do you speak? Okay, apart from English is our borrowed language, French Empire. Like one of my pastors say, I don't speak English, I use it. I'm not an Englishman, I'm a dark man. You know, I speak, well, actually my language is Igbo. I'm from the western part of the country, and my dialect is Igbo. But here we have three major languages. We have Hausa, we have Yoruba, and we have Igbo. So these are they call it Wazobia, the three major languages that we speak in Nigeria. So I belong to one of them, the Igbo speaking area. So we speak three dominant languages. But Nigeria has about how many languages? They are scattered. There are many. But I know there are many. No, there are many. There are many. We have about 700 and something local governments in Nigeria. How many languages I can't remember, but I know we have 700 and something local governments. And all these ones, they have their major, dialects, and languages that we speak. But we have three major languages in Nigeria, which is the Hausa, the Yoruba, and the Igbo. They call it Wazobia. Three major languages we have in Nigeria that we speak, in this place here. So if you ask me, I'll tell you, English is not my language. It's a borrowed language. Like one of my pastors will say, I don't speak English, I use it. Like right now, I'm not speaking English, I'm using it to communicate. I'm communicating with you in English. So I'm happy to speak with you in English, French Empire. I'm happy to speak with you in English. My language is Igbo. If I speak Igbo, you won't understand me. So for easy communication, I speak what you can hear. But I'm not an Englishman. I'm a dark man. You are an Englishman. So we communicate, we use English to communicate. So that is what how we live here in Nigeria. So I'm still talking about Children's Day. So I miss those fun. I don't know about you. I miss those fun as a young boy. So I begin to wonder, like right now, you see, today's holidays, my children are at home. They are at home. My first language was, okay, your first language was Spanish. Okay, that's good Spanish. That's good Spanish. Maybe you teach me Spanish some days. You teach me Spanish. We'll talk. No, we will talk French Empire. We'll talk. We'll speak Spanish. So I was just ruminating. I saw my daughter is at home. If it was before, I would have taken her out. Take her out for outing. To mix up with her mates. But the children don't come out again because of insecurity. So my major stake here, my concern, is the values that our children are not getting. The values. Because when you mix up with your peers and you mix up with older people, the older people, you sit down under moonlight stories telling under the trees in the night. There is values they impart into them. We don't have moonlight stories these days anymore. We don't have it. Right now is an aberration. People are afraid to come out in the night. People are afraid, to come out for the moonlight stories these days because of insecurity. So these are the things I look at that I brought up this topic. Children's Day. What are the values that we are putting in our children? Or we are showing them that it's insecurity. So I also look at what's happening in the world. I look at in some part of the world, like you told me now, you're not sure. Children's Day is celebrated in your country in March, precisely. It's celebrated all over the world. I also ask myself, in some part of the world, you see children are being conscripted into armies. Is it in Pakistan, some places also, one of these African countries, they are conscripted to go into the armies. So I begin to ask myself, at early age as children, I've defined the definition of a child. A child is from somebody from 0 to 18. I see children less than 18 years being conscripted in an army in one of these Arab countries. And they put them in the army, they go for warfare. The country uses them to defend, their country. If you see the way these children are talking, at that early age, what are they imbibing? What culture are they getting? I mean, what culture are they? I mean, are they? I mean, are they being imbibed with at that early age? They carry ammunitions and they go out there to kill at the early age. At my age, we never knew anything like that. You see, what you grew up in is what you become. So I began to ask myself, what kind of values are we imparting in such children that we take to the war front, to fight wars for our country when they're supposed to be under the tutelage of their parents? They're supposed to be in schools. They're supposed to be in homes, to be groomed, to be tutored, to be, I mean, to be, to be, to be taught the morals of life, but they are under the harsh, weather of the earth, trying to protect and fight for their country. So I look at that, I cry in my heart, and tell you, I cry for this generation. What generation? What kind of generation are we raising? What kind of generation are we raising? So I looked at it. I don't know how other people are celebrating Children's Day, and I look at it. So if say we are celebrating children, and we're not putting values in them, then there's no need for the Children's Day. That's my own, take about it. That's one of the things I was looking at. I don't know whether you have anything to say. French Empire, okay. Ndewo. I don't know. You spoke a language. What's the meaning? You said Ndewo. What did you just say? Ndewo. You spoke a language. That's Igbo you spoke. When you say Ndewo, how are you? It means how are you in Igbo? You are greeting the people. Did you know that what you just said, French Empire? You said Ndewo. Did you know what you said? you just spoke a language. Now let's talk. You say Ndewo. Ndewo, that means in Igbo, how are you people doing? You are greeting the people. That's what that word you just spoke right now, Ndewo, means in Igbo. It's a greeting. Talk to me, French Empire. What? Yes. What do you understand by the word Ndewo? You just said it now. Can you make me understand? What did you just speak? Is this Spanish you spoke? Because you said Ndewo, so I don't understand where you're coming. And I translated what you just said in my dialect. In Igbo, it means how are you people? But what do you mean by the word Ndewo? Can you translate it, French Empire? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. What do you mean by the word Ndewo? French Empire, you just spoke Igbo now. You spoke Igbo. I wonder where you got it from. Did you Google? Hey, talk to me. I want you to talk to me. What do you mean by Ndewo? What do you mean? What do you understand by the word Ndewo? Well, as I wait for you, I'll still continue. So my mindset is that is there any need to celebrate Children's Day when the whole essence of the day is not, is not realized? Like the International Day of the Child, the whole emphasis is to protect the right of the child. I agree with that. I quite agree with that. The whole world came together in Geneva and declared a day, June 1st, and said today is the day of the International Day. That is a international day body for, celebration for Children's Day. They have a vision. They have a vision for picking that day, June 12th, out as International Day for the Child. Okay, I'm coming. Kedu. This guy is speaking Igbo. You are speaking Igbo. Kedu nke na ame eh?
Tell him to watch your wife channel.
Okay. You can
And
watch my
subscribe.
you watch my child channel. We are still talking. Kedu, how are you? You are reading. Okay, you are reading from the Google. Kedu, you are great. That is Igbo greeting now. You got it from the Google, right? Okay. You got it from the Google. It's another still greeting in Igbo language. Kedu, how are you? Kedu maka. Kekwanu. Well, that's good. My wife said I should greet you, French Empire. She also have a channel. The channel is called Hard Talk Zone with Tina Okonji. Where both of us are in. First of all, okay. No.
Tell him to watch my.
So I don't know. You said no. You didn't Google. Where did you get that? That expression from? That is Igbo language you are speaking. It's Igbo language you are speaking. I want you got it in your head. Do you have some African friends? I just want to know. You have some, okay, my wife said I should tell you that. Okay, she's also in in YouTube. We're in YouTube together. She has a channel called
Hot talk too.
Heart Talk Zone with Tina Okonji, and she's a doctor of relationship. She does relationship matters. So please endeavor to put that in your heart, and
Subscribe.
and subscribe to our channel. I'm telling you,
Watch
watch.
and subscribe.
I don't always subscribe. You can super chat her.
And like.
I have not monetized yet, but I'm coming. Like I told you, I have a challenge with my phone, but today my phone is giving me a good signal. I've not been able to go to live for almost going to 2 weeks or so. I've not been able to come live because the phone was not giving me signal. The network has been bad. It was today I managed to come on live, and I was so excited to get to you. I'm excited about that. So please, whenever you come across Tina Okonji, Heart Talk Zone, please try to subscribe. That is her channel, my wife's channel. We both of us are on YouTube, and she's doing great
Hot
work.
talk too with Tina
Heart
Kunji.
Talk Zone with Tina Okun. She's doing great work. So, French Empire, I'm excited that you are speaking my language this evening. I'm so excited. So excited. So, we will talk more. I mean, we'll talk more. I'm happy. You told me you're not looking at any Google. So, how are you getting it? You have to tell me, you have some Igbo friends. You learn these words because it's something that you store in your mind. You're just using it. Like I told you, I don't speak English. I use it. So I'm using English. I don't speak it, and I see that you are not speaking my dialect, but you're only using it to communicate. I'm happy you can speak my language, and I can also speak your language, English. Your language is Spanish. You will teach me Spanish. Don't worry. The next time we come on air again, we'll talk in Spanish. Well, I'm still talking on the values. Today is Children's Day in my country, Nigeria. This 27th day of May, and I'm not happy the way it is being celebrated because the whole essence of the day is defeated when I can't see the values. Okay. Idima na nke. All these words you are picking for me. You are pulling my legs, French Empire. Okay. That is good. You teach me Spanish. No problem. You will teach me Spanish. Don't worry. You will teach me Spanish. All these languages words you are speaking. I like that, Dimma. It's good. It's fine. Okay, fine. That's good. It's good. I'm happy you can, use my language to express yourself. I believe you understand what you are saying. Dimma means it's good. So I hope as you are speaking it, you are understanding. The most important thing is that when you are, when you are speaking a language, you are understanding what you are saying. So that when you don't understand what you are saying, you might be saying things in aberration, and you might be saying what you don't mean. So I believe you understand what you are saying. I'll be happy, like you said, you're not taking it from nowhere, but it's coming, which means tell me you have friends that teach you, or you have some African friends. Tell me, French Empire, do you have African friends? Let's have a chat. I look for this opportunity to talk. Do you have some African friends? Just talk to me, let me know your friends. Your African friends that are teaching you, these languages. I'm happy to see you speak like this. French Empire, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Where are you getting all these vibes from? Where are you getting all these vibes from? Well, French Empire, let me pause here a little bit and talk with you. Please, I'm just coming back on air right now. I've been struggling to come on air for a very long time because, okay, what did you say? Ba, bia, nke. Kachiyama. Okay, Bia, come. Come. I like that. I like that all this language you are speaking, French Empire. Well, let me just say something, a jiffy, French Empire. Like I told you, I've been offline for, more than a month or more than that. So coming back is a struggle for me, in this YouTube thing. When you leave for some time, coming back, you have lost the community of people you have been trying to put together. So I lost them, and I've been struggling for the past 2 weeks to get people. It was just today I'm getting people now, and I thank God you are there. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that please, I'm here now fully. Please, I don't know if you can introduce me to some community of people on YouTube. Can we talk? If you have friends in YouTube that you can connect me with, so that I can have a community. See, one thing about YouTube is that it's a community. You see, it's not all about the subscribers that you have. I have going to 10,000 subscribers right now, but I've not gotten the people. In this live streaming is where you get the people. If you don't get the people, these are the people that will, when at the time I monetize, they will super chat me. They will super chat me. They will be the one that will push the work that I'm doing, and they will be the one that I can talk with, because without the people, I mean, you can't do anything on YouTube. So now that I've broken forth and breaking through, I want you to be an eye for me in Mexico, please. If you can connect me with your friends that are in YouTube, I mean, introduce my channel to them. Let's have a community. I'm trying to build a community of people that will handle this channel that I have right now. Yeah, so I'll be happy. Can you talk to me? Can you get me some people that can get connected to my channel? I'll be very happy. Please, can you connect me? I'll be very happy. If you can connect me, I'll be very happy if you can connect me with people that will come on my YouTube channel so that we can build a community. The community people are the people that will build this, I mean, the YouTube channel that I'm running. There's so much I have to do, there's so much I want to do, and I need people like you. So I want you to introduce me to people in Mexico that will, that will come into this channel. I'll be very talk to me. Okay. Kachuku Dozie Gozie. Okay. Ngozegi. Ngozegi. Okay, that's good. Ngozegi. This boy is speaking. God bless you. God, the boy is speaking Igbo. Goziechi. I like that. You are speaking Igbo. I like you've not told me who taught you all this French Empire. Okay, you connect me to people. You have not told me who taught you all these dialects you are speaking. Is dialect you are speaking my dialect? Who taught you all this French Empire? How? I don't understand. You have to tell me. Oh. Tell me the secret. You have not spoken yet. Who taught you Igbo language? You have not. I'm waiting for you to speak. Tell me who taught you Igbo language, please. You kept giving me positive vibes. Tell me who taught you Igbo language. Well, I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. Well, like I said, please do introduce me to people so that I can build a community. Each time I come on air, we can always talk, please. I've broken through today. I'm seeing you. I'm happy. So try to connect me with the people so that we can do. Okay. I have some friends. Okay, friends. You have some friends. French Empire, Harare. Please try connect me, please. I'll be very happy. I'm looking for a community of people that will build this channel. Please link me up. Just give them my link. Let them come to my channel so that we can talk more. We can build a community. There's so much we can do here with me here and you there. There's so much we can do. So I'll be very very happy because it's not easy to get the community. So from now on, then I've broken through. I'll be coming on air. I'll be coming on air in the mornings and in the evenings. So look out for me in the mornings hour in Nigeria, and I'll look out for you there at that time. Also look out for me in the evening hour. Then you can introduce me to some people whereby we can build a community so that we can build this channel together. There's so much I want to do here, and I need the people in Mexico, so that we can work these things out. So much we can do. I hope you are still watching most of my channel there, watching most of my videos. Please do watch. Connect me to the people. Bring me the people so that we can work. I will see if I get 100 of my friends. Oh, to do it. If you can get 100 of your friends, I will be happy. Please do. Please, French Empire, get me 100 of your friends. Just bombard them with my channel and say, go check out for this guy. There's so much we're going to do. I'm telling you, so much we can do. Please, we will do it better, please. Get me 100 of your friends. I will be happy so that we can blow up this work that we're doing here. From Nigeria, we get to Mexico. There's so much we can do. So I'll be very happy. I'm happy. I'm happy to connect with you this very moment, this very hour. So there's okay. What are we doing? I'll talk to you by the comment section. If I finish, I'll go check in my comment section so that I can drop you a chat. Look out for the chat where I can speak to you so that we can talk and do. Okay, yeah. So I will work another video and we will know what we can. So you watch another video so that we can know what to do from there. I think let's keep it at that. Let's bring the people coming in first so that we can build this community because there's so much we want to do here. I'm happy to connect with you this moment. So and I'm happy that you are there and I'm here. So there's so much we can actually do. I don't know. Well, okay, bye. You are going. You want to go? You want to leave me now? Okay. Okay, don't forget Okonji Tina Hard Talk Zone channel. Don't forget it. Stay tuned with it. I'm happy to have you, French Empire. It's a pleasure. Please look out for me in the mornings and look out for me in the evenings so that we can talk as you bring these people who know how to navigate. That's the word. So don't forget, I was talking about today's Children's Day in my country, Nigeria, but I'm not so happy because why I can't see the value of why they're celebrating Children's Day. So okay, no problem. So I can't see the values, like the values I have as I was growing up as a young boy. So I'm happy to have you around. I'm excited. I want to please keep coming around, keep saying to him, keep calling the people. I'll be waiting, and together we'll build this channel together. We build it together, and I assure you for that. So I'm talking about Children's Day. Today is Children's Day in my country, in Nigeria, and I began to ruminate over it. Many years ago, I was a little boy. I'm not a child anymore. I'm 58. So I can remember when I was a little boy, I look back and I saw that the children of today are not actually celebrating Children's Day the way it ought to be. So can you imagine most of the children are indoors, maybe probably for insecurity reasons, and they have to be with their parents, So the values of the Children's Day in my country, have been taken away. Like I told you, in our days, we were told moonlight stories. Like today they take us out. It's the time that we stroll out with friends. We go have good times. But our children cannot go out again under insecurity reasons. Okay, French Empire. Oh, Dalu, Dalu, bye bye. Dalu, see you. Dalu, Mama, this guy is speaking Igbo. I'm telling you, the boy is speaking Igbo seriously. He speaks Igbo seriously. Dalu.
Don't forget to
So,
watch
so don't forget. So, well, French Empire, you are turning me in and out. I'm excited that at least we can communicate. That's very good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. So, the in Children's Day, when I'm looking at it again, we look forward to we live in a society whereby the child is relegated to the background. I'm talking about my country, Nigeria. How do we treat our children here? What values are we putting? In a country whereby there's poverty, and the right of the child is not being protected. So if you have not given the child the right of the child, you have not given him his proper place, then you have not placed value in him. Just like the Geneva Convention that gave the International Day of the Child June 1st. They sat down and strategized and agreed that the right of the child must be protected. They have a vision. They have a vision. Until today, they are still standing where they are, protecting the right of the child. The privilege and the right of the child is being protected. So, International Day of the Child is welcome. But Children's Day, in where I find myself, the values of the child is not looked into. So that is my take, and that is what I have been ruminating over in my mind why I came out with this topic to tell us that please, whatever thing we are doing, we should put the interest of the child first. The interest of the child should be put first. Oh, Chuku Gozie Digi. God will take care of us. See you. God bless 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 you. French Empire yesterday. Amen. 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 Yes. So you see, the right of the child must be protected. Thank you, French Empire. You are still there, giving me signals. I'm happy to have you. And you see, I'm not happy about that. So I wish we rewind back the hand of the clock. Those days when we were growing up, when the right of the child is being protected in all ramifications. So you see, I run an NGO. Why I'm talking like this is that I have an NGO I call Save the Education and Health of the Child Foundation. So I'm actually a human rights activist for the child in the area of his education and health. I'm also an advocate. I'm advocating for a better Nigeria, which you know very well. I see this present Nigeria that we have right now does not have vibes, does not have positive vibes. It has been taken over, but there's a one that is coming. There's a new Nigeria that is coming, which builder, founder, and maker is God. I look forward to it with all my strength, and I look forward to it with all joy in my heart, because I know it's only God that can build such a Nigeria. So each time you see me talk about Nigeria, I'm heralding what God is doing, and I'm heralding what God is about to do. So when people hear me talk about Nigeria all the time, it's not that I don't know how you look at it, but there's a message I'm passing through that. I see that Nigeria is in the darkest moment right now. Like the world has forsaken Nigeria. What will come out of Nigeria? You see, but I know at the long last, beauty will come out. So Nigeria is at the darkest moment right now. So I use Nigeria as a metaphor to look at the message I always pass across. Chuku ne inya nyagi. Okay, thank you very much, Chuku. I look at Nigeria as a metaphor. that is at the darkest moment of his life right now, that cannot help itself. But I know where you cannot help yourself, when you are your darkest moment, that is when God is, is strong. When you are weak, that's when God is strong. So I see God coming at this time to deliver. If God can deliver people from their weakest moment, darkest moment, God can also deliver Nigeria. That's why you see me most of the time talk about Nigeria. I still believe that God will deliver Nigeria. So I use it to, to look at every human life. I'm a man that believes that it's not yet over and it is over. When you think it's over with you, that is when God is starting a work in your life. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why you see me always talk about Nigeria. Some people might think it is over with Nigeria, but I believe God is starting a new thing. That's why you always hear me talk about God is the builder and the maker and the founder of a new Nigeria that is to come. Because Nigeria is weak right now, but the strength of God is still holding us. So God will do, when the thing is weak, that's when God is strong. God will build. That's why you always see me talk about. So I believe in so much, in the power of God working over our darkest moments. Our weaker points is when God is strong. When you are weak, that's when God comes in, his strength begins to have, power in your life. So I use that to tell us that, don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Even God said in his word, say, even when you give up on yourself, I will not give up on you. So God is not ready. Okay, Nigeria has what? Has what? 363 million people. Okay, you know that 363 million people, we have about 770 something local governments. Oh, thank you for the geography, like history. The geographical quotation that you have. French Empire, we're a large country. Nigeria is the most populous nation on a black populated nation on the surface of the earth. We're the largest population of blacks all over the earth. It's a very big continent. Very, very big continent. Nigeria is big. But Nigeria is large. I'm telling you, Nigeria is so large. And I believe we are rich in both human and natural resources. So we can't give up in Nigeria just that easy. Can you imagine a country that has about 365 million people? That is not a small nation, I'm telling you. It's almost a tithe of the whole population of Africa. So you see, it's a great country. So I just want to reiterate it. There's something so much that God wants to do with the country, and I believe in it. I believe in it. I believe in it so much with every ounce of blood that flows in me, that God is going to do great and mighty things through our nation, Nigeria. So we believe it. People like us that believe it, we herald it, because I know that, the purposes of God will surely come to pass in our nation, and we all will see it. So, oh, thank you very much. So, Harari, I'm happy you are here. Chikugo's here. I'm happy you are here with me, and I'm so excited that you have been with me from inception of this program. I'm happy to have you. So let's keep in mind what we discussed today. We're going to be implementing when we meet. Again, my battery is even up. Like, give me my power bank. Just give me my power bank. My battery is telling me that it's going down. So Harari, we'll meet in a jiffy. Please keep in mind that you are going to get me 100 of your friends to connect to my channel so that we can build from there. So much we have discussed today. Just know my interest. My interest is to build a community of people. That together we can work this work that is in my hands. So I'm so excited today that at least the phone obeyed me today. All this while I've been struggling to get people online, but today I was able to get them. So I'm excited. I look forward to, to next time we are streaming again. And then don't forget to connect me. I'll come on air in the mornings, and I'll also come on air in the evenings so that we can chat and have some good time. But right now I'll be taking a detour, be taking a break because I have another live stream to do with my wife. I have to be there. Supporting the work that she's doing. So as I'm leaving you people right now, I'm going to be switching into another live stream again with my wife so that we can build what God is doing. Particularly what God is doing. So thank you very much. I appreciate